There's always two sides to every story, but unfortunately for these guys, they were caught in their tracks and justice was swift. When you're a porch pirate and you get caught red-handed, there's literally nowhere to run. Sprinklers aren't just good for watering the lawn, they're also hilarious theft deterrent systems. Sometimes waiting out those extra couple of seconds can save you a whole lot of money and mechanic visits.
Busted.
When police tell you not to drink and drive, there's more than the obvious reasons why you shouldn't do it. As the saying goes, if you do the crime, you do the time. Their life of crime ended before it even started.
Nope.
Using your local gas station driveway as your personal drift course sounds like fun, until you realize who's waiting for you around the corner. It's disappointing that some people only do the right thing when they're being watched.
Oh, man.
Fed up with people using his driveway as a trash can, the owner of this driveway installed a very simple deterrent.
Ouch!
This is the universe's way of keeping the peace. This infamous speed camera prank was nothing short of legendary. Everything was going well until he flashed the wrong car. This brazen thief's heist was first caught by a camera and then by half the local police force. In a case of this was probably funnier in my head, this lady's prank ended up in handcuffs. When the driver of the black car thought he could skip the line and save a few minutes, there was someone waiting to teach him a lesson. When this driver intentionally parked across a pedestrian crossing, he only had himself to blame when people climbed over his car.
Yeah, boy.
Opening and shutting doors is a pretty fundamental skill, yet these robbers seem to be struggling today. This trucker didn't want to pay the measly few bucks for the toll and instantly regretted it. When you're gonna pull an illegal move like this and act like a tough guy, at least follow through with the execution. This guy's a rookie. You can tell by the fact that he's trying to steal a bicycle from outside a police station.
I'm gonna hurt you good, then kill you!
Speed bumps aren't just for cars. Giant excavators need to slow down as well. It's always satisfying to see trolls get exactly what they deserve. This guy hates warning cones so much he decided to move them out of the way. Then he realized why they're there.
Help?
These machines work best on soil, not on concrete. After breaking the side mirror of a perfectly innocent car, he got what he had coming. This is hardly a normal reaction to increased parking fees, but after finally winning the war against the Boomgate, his antics came to an end. When someone pulls an insanely dangerous move on a busy street, it's nice to see the law finally catch up with them.
Driver, step out of the vehicle.
When protesters blocked a busy highway, one driver took matters into his own hands to clear the blockade. Parking the getaway car right out in front, the only thing they didn't count on.
This is the LSPD. Pull over immediately.
Police got wind of an elaborate laptop fraud scheme and knew exactly where the would-be thieves would be exiting from. With a completely wide-open intersection, this Ferrari driver still managed to Tokyo drift his way into tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage. After almost being wiped out for poor riding, this man took his second chance and blew it. If you mess with Squidward, you're asking for trouble. The award for the shortest ever time spent as a free man has to go to this guy.
I didn't touch him!
And with that, the officers lead him back inside the cop shop.
When an inconsiderate driver pulled out in front, the results were mortifying. When this girl stumbled out of a bar, the first person she picked a fight with was the Boomgate.
Hell no, man. What the?
Remember when you'd talk back to the teacher and they'd add another week of detention to your punishment? Well, it still happens as adults, and this girl learned about respect the hard way.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Come back, ma'am. Come back. Count one will be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios.
Baba Booey.
Come back again. Come back again.
This guy's trying to destroy his neighbor's security camera.
Later.
Luckily, these doors have each other's backs, or should I say his back. This cyclist was splashed with some ice-cold justice. Sometimes the truth hurts, but at least Seth Rogen takes it well.
Who do you think's funnier? Be honest. Me or Seth Rogen?
Oh my God, you.
Thank you!
Oh my God, a million times.
Really?
I don't think he's funny at all.
Oh, wow, well, he's right here, Seth Rogen!
Hello.
There's such a thing as litter vigilantes. They'll chase you down and cover you in your own McFlurry. You should always save your celebrations for the moment you cross the touchdown line and not a moment earlier. If you can't take it, you shouldn't be handing it out. At least she knew she deserved it. I know it's a massive temptation to terrorize a journalist on live TV, but don't be surprised when this happens. If you're going for a stare down while jaywalking, at least know what's in front of you. When you kick some trash into the lake but end up donating your shoe instead. This is why you should never start celebrating until the win is certain. When you're neck and neck with the opposition, this is what not to do.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Oh, brother.
Even though the car claimed it was waterproof, it never said it was waterfall-proof. This driver picked the absolute worst place to park his car.
The bridge begins to open.
A few moments later.
Big dog, we got a situation here. I'm gonna need some backup.
Bye, have a great time.
This guy will think twice about causing a scene next time, especially if he receives another spray like this. Dr. Pepper really is that bad. Here's one driver who got the very subtle hint to slow down. These guys saw a bunch of cars illegally parked and figured they'd be way more effective than a tow truck. It may be an unwritten rule, but car park etiquette exists. When the snowblower undoes hours of backbreaking work, it's only fair that you deliver a snowball right to their face. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'm not saying that this is the worst thief in the world, but in the space of 15 seconds, this guy loses his weapon, struggles to jump a waist-high counter, and leaves a perfect handprint on the glass. If there was ever a wrong time to mess with a supercar, it's when they're traveling in herds.
But you've got to be really careful crossing these, just because you don't know what's solid and what's hollow underneath.
Bear Grylls is famous for his raw survivalist content, but sometimes Hollywood makes things appear way more dramatic than they really are. I feel like a tow truck would have been enough to send a message. This seems like an excessive way to get someone out of your driveway. These people are going to need an enormous bag of rice.
This is not okay.
When you ignore all the best advice and things turn out exactly how everyone predicted. Piers Morgan thought he could outsmart the contestants of Love Island, but ended up showing the world his true IQ.
Do you know Pythagoras' theorem to the nearest 5 decimal places?
Do you know the Pythagoras theorem to the nearest 5 decimal places?
3.147 is the first 4 digits.
So,
Of all the people to run illegally in front of, this guy chose an undercover cop car. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This one included ice. When two people stop in the middle of the road to have a word, it just infuriates everyone else around them.
Yo! Move! Move! Let's go! Let's go!
When someone pulls up next to you at the lights and challenges you to a race, always check your rearview mirror first. This guy pulled into his garage forgetting one vital piece of information.
Are you okay?
I just put my heart at my soft top.
If you ever need evidence that the universe has a sense of humor, watch what happens here. Remember to never leave your car running with the keys inside. Someone might just help themselves. There's a right way and a wrong way to remove built-up icicles from your roof. Sometimes you can spend all day working your butt off for some guy to ruin everything in under 20 seconds.